Hi there, and welcome back to another video. My name is Monica of Milly and Monica over on Poshmark, where I'm a full-time seller. And today I have part 2 of my 74-pound Goodwill outlet thrift haul from last week. So I'm splitting this video up into 2 parts because 74 pounds of clothing is a lot of clothing. And I thought I would make filming and viewing just a little bit easier by splitting it up. So today I'm going to be showing you the second half of what I found. I would definitely say I think this is going to be the longer of the 2 videos. I definitely didn't get it split quite evenly. And I have more of my fails in this video, so when we get to those, I will definitely point them out because I feel like every time I go thrifting, no matter whether it be a regular thrift store or at the bins, I always miss something and bring home items that maybe I really shouldn't have. So yeah, anyway, if you like reseller related content, selling clothing online, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And of course, please give this video a thumbs up. That really helps me out here on YouTube. So let's start with a couple pairs of shoes that I didn't have in the last haul. So I really like picking up these like 90s style Western booties. I pick up a variety of different brands when I find them. They're kind of like, they have the kind of the kilty like fringe tongue there, and this pair is like a black leather. They do have some little bit of wear scuffs there, some light wear overall, but so these are the brand which I do find often. I think it's Laredo. Anyway, they're size 9.5, but what's interesting and what I missed about this pair is you can kind of see it there. There was a blue insole that was placed inside, which is really not a big deal at all because it fits in there perfectly. But it is something that I had to mention in the listing, is that, there was a new insole in there instead of, I think, the original one. So someone might not like that. I don't know. I've never come across that with a pair of shoes before where, yeah, so I just had to make sure to mention that. And this one I also really messed up on, and this one was very visible. So with those Laredo boots, I would have purchased them anyways. I just didn't realize until I started photographing. But this pair I don't think I would have picked up. So I love me a cheetah print, which is why I think I was so excited. And I like this kind of wedge style heel. They're Banana Republic factory. Overall, really good condition, except for one thing that I somehow completely missed. And let's see, there's a rip and it's a lining there. I could glue that back up, and maybe I will and just list them as is, but it is nonetheless a flaw that I missed, and I think I must have found this one first, and then when I actually found this one, I think I just overlooked that flaw and then forgot to double check. And the other issue with these is that there's no size on them. There's no size anywhere. They do fit me. I'm generally a 7.5, so I'm guessing they're around that size. But yeah, it just makes it definitely harder to sell. Okay, so now moving into clothes. I don't think I have any other accessories or stuff like that. Yeah, and just a lot of bread and butter with just a mix of some new to me brands. This is a Calvin Klein, just a sweater dress, striped sweater dress, size large, kind of more fitted at the waist. This would be a great career wear piece. Yeah, so just a nice basic. And I definitely picked up some vintage. I think I always do, because I sell a mix. If you're new to this channel, I do sell a lot of vintage. This is a vintage blouse, size 18. It does have shoulder pads. They can be easily removed, but I really like the style. And it does have some light wear. Like, let me see if I can point it out. It's like kind of discolored right in here, and I think just a little bit on the sleeve. It was really hard to photograph, and it's not very noticeable, but yeah, I like the style. I like the pleating, so that's fun. This I picked up. I was bummed I couldn't find the pants, but it's a Victoria's Secret pajama top and just the plaid. I haven't found a whole Victoria's Secret pajama set in a long time, but when I've found them in the past, they have sold like hotcakes. So I definitely was excited that this was in good condition. I think it'll still sell, but it's just not as valuable as a whole set would be. This is a vintage skirt, so like 90s red polka dot midi skirt. and it has an elastic back waist, side zipper, and then I love these side slits. So it's super cute, kind of a slip style skirt, high-waisted, very trendy right now. I know this is not the right season, but I decided to pick this up. It's a jumpsuit, so this is a Nordstrom brand. It's an extra small. I do think it could definitely fit like an extra small, because like the waist is elastic and it's just kind of the wide leg jumpsuit, floral, strappy. It'd be great for a vacation this winter if you were going somewhere warm. But yeah, I couldn't leave it behind because it was in really good condition. This is kind of like a pink rose goldy sequin Ralph Lauren evening dress. So I think this would be a really beautiful holiday dress or a mother of the bride dress. I've been told that this kind of rose goldy color is like really trendy right now for weddings. So we'll see how it does. I like that the sequins are covered in this like mesh because I feel like it kind of helps protect the sequin, because I hate selling sequin items. Like I just hate it. But this, because it's covered, I thought maybe I would try it out and hopefully it would do well. And it's not full length, it is like a knee length dress. But anyways, yeah, I just thought it was really beautiful, and a size 4. Another dress actually is one that I think I'm going to keep if it fits me. I haven't tried it on yet. It's just by Express. It's a size 2. It's just a nice black lacy dress, but it has sleeves, and for me a dress with sleeves is a must-have, and I'm always on the lookout for a good nice dress with sleeves. I have a couple events coming up, and I know that here in Minnesota I am always cold and sleeves are great. And it's just a back zipper. Yeah, so I'm hoping I can wear it to a couple events that are coming up and then sell it. I did find a couple scarves in this trip, so I loved the print of this. I loved how it felt. I grabbed it, and then I did find its tag, and it is by Wilson's Leather, which is funny because this is not leather, but I didn't realize they made scarves and stuff. So it is acrylic, made in Italy, and it's just super soft. I love this plaid. I think it definitely could be a unisex scarf, like a man or a woman could wear that. Light wear. This is an Urban Outfitters label, which I don't think I'd ever seen before. It says out from under for Urban Outfitters. And it's just kind of a waffle, oversized waffle knit floral top, and then it's buttoned down. Very oversized because it says it's a medium, but it's like, yeah. Just kind of cute, basic piece. Looks cozy. It's hard to resist Free People. It just is. So this, the little tag thing is kind of half hanging on there. It's a knit. It has raw edges. And a really cute, like, longer peplum ruffle hem. However, because Free People does, like, a lot of raw hem stuff, they get kind of stringy. So I cut off a bunch of strings that were, like, loose and hanging. But it also just means that it's kind of, like, a little stringy. I don't think it's terrible, but it's definitely something I'm going to have to note in the description. And I try to take as good of pictures as I could so that people just know, like, that's just kind of how Free People is. So if someone's familiar with Free People, I would assume that they would understand, but I just thought it was too pretty to leave behind. This was a new to me brand, so I've heard of it. I've just never found it before or picked it up before. Prairie Underground. This is kind of like, it's a size large, but they're very much a like jegging legging jean. And just, there's the leg. So comps on this brand range so greatly. It is like, I don't know, it's just so bizarre to me. Like that a pair would sell for $70 and then another pair would sell for $12 to $18. So we'll see. This will be my first time experimenting with this brand. We'll see what we get, and hopefully it does well, because it would be nice if it does well and sells for more than $12. Let's see. So anyways, with that piece, I'll probably price high just to see what I can get. A lot of brands range crazy like that. So here's another scarf. I really like this like tribal print design. It's better than cashmere, and so it's the super soft acrylic, and it is pretty soft. It does have some like, it's kind of fuzzy. It's kind of, yeah, has some whitewash wear, but it's still just a really pretty scarf. I wonder if the same person donated both of those because they just kind of remind me of each other. Here's another Free People piece, size small. I think the other one was a small too. This, again, is just kind of, it's in good condition. I wouldn't say great condition. It's a little wash wear. It's a longer style sweater. Hope for maybe like 15 to 20 for it. This is a Lucky Brand, again, kind of a waffly knit top, and it has this nice kind of lacy detail, but then the back has that nice back panel, and then it's a split back, which is nice. So size large. I should say, if you are interested in purchasing any of these items, please kind of describe the item down below and leave your Poshmark username so I can tag you in the listing when it's up. Hopefully it's up. I'm trying to always be ahead, but sometimes I don't have things listed when these videos go up. I try to though. This is an ugly Christmas sweater, and it's just the Christmas tree and a couple bears and presents. It does have light pilling. I tried to sweater shave it and get off as much as I could, but there's still a little bit of wear on there. But I find that Christmas sweaters, even with pilling, will still sell. It's kind of just more of the print and the style that people are looking for. And it's generally something they wear like once or twice. This I've already showed in the last haul, so away with that. This is an Obey sweater, like crew neck. Yeah, it's definitely been redone. So what I mean by redone is someone bleached this. So this probably, I definitely don't think it was the original bleach design. Someone did this themselves. Yeah, so I've heard a lot of people talk about Obey, but the comps don't look fantastic. So maybe hope for like 20, a little over 20 for this. Maybe I'll get more because it's redone with the bleach style. I know that's been pretty popular. Maybe that in and of itself will kind of give it more value. I don't know. We'll see. This is just a vintage blouse, high mock neck, button down front, and kind of the lace ruffle. Very 80s. And yeah, it does have a little mark on the front. It's lower on the front, so I definitely think if you were like tucking this into a high-waisted skirt or jeans or something, you wouldn't see it. But yeah, I've sold a few like these in the past. Let's see. This is an Anthropologie Bordeaux long cardigan, long open front cardigan. It does have like this faux leather trim and then side pockets. It does, again, have some light wash wear as well, but just a nice kind of basic piece. And then just the details on it are nice. I feel like people always like their basics like that. This is another Anthro piece. Now, I'm going to do a little plug for a video that I did that was a vlog day of the day that I found all this stuff, and I showed a few pieces in that vlog that was going to be in this haul. So this sweater, this Anthro sweater, Kimmy and Kim, was something that I showed in the video. And in that other video, which you should go back and watch it if you haven't, I'll definitely link it down below. And this sweater had two pretty large holes in it. And one was right here, and I stitched it up. You can kind of tell this one a little bit more. And then it had another one right here in the sleeve. So I stitched both of those holes up, and I love this sweater. So what I didn't notice, and you're probably noticing right away, is that there's llamas on it. It is so cute. It's hooded. It's an open front cardigan. It just has all these nice details that Anthro is known for. It's really oversized. But anyway, I might list it. I truly haven't decided yet. I think I might just keep it. Although those like flaws are stitched up, I mean, it still is kind of an issue, and I just don't know if I there's the stitched up part. I just don't know. So I might wear it a few times. I think it'd be really fun, a cozy piece for Christmas and for traveling this winter. So it is a wool blend, alpaca, spandex. So I think I might just keep it for a little bit because, yeah, I don't keep a whole lot of anthro for myself, and why not keep a piece that has been damaged a little bit? But I do love those llamas. I think they're so cute. This is interesting piece. So it's kind of like that Nordic Fair Isle grandpa sweater, but it has a zipper, and to me it looks like it's maybe hand knit. Just because how the zipper is itself just doesn't seem like a factory would make it. So I don't know. There's no tags. There's no tags whatsoever. So possibly handmade. Definitely feels and looks to be vintage, but there's no tags. So it's kind of truly hard to tell. But I think someone who is very good at this type of work possibly could have made this. So yeah. This is a pretty basic pair of anthro shorts. They're the Saturday, Sunday, a very casual line. I need to really steam these and work out the wrinkles. Just a pair of shorts. So yeah, I wouldn't expect maybe much more than 10 for this pair of shorts, to be real honest. This is a pair of Zara Basic. They're a high-rise, extra small, navy blue trouser, and I really like these. Elastic waist, and then a little tie detail there, tapered leg. So I think those are really cute and on trend. A pair of high-rise mom jean shorts, and they're size 13, 14. Definitely high-rise in there. Longer inseam, which is nice. Yeah. I like the wash on them too. This pair has already sold. It sold on eBay, like, after a day. But it's a pair of overalls. It's size 22. And they're just like a cargo style overall short. Short-alls. Yes. So I need to get those shipped out yet today. But I wanted to show you them first. Lululemon. Anyway, so this is a Lululemon. They actually still have their rip tags. So they're size 6. And they do have their size dot in the pocket as well. It says size 6. And they're more of a cropped, there's the back logo. They're a cropped leg and more of a low rise. Like they're not a high rise. So yeah, hopefully, you know, I don't like selling Lululemon very much. Like I keep trying, but it just doesn't sell for very much for me. And I have a hard time moving it, to be completely honest. So I didn't price them very high, and I did list them on eBay too. So maybe that'll help. Maybe they'll sell faster on eBay. So if you sell Lululemon, let me know your tricks down below, because I just can't move it very fast. This is a pair of 7. They're black, a jegging jeans, so very stretchy, size 12. They're the high-rise skinny, and yeah, I've enjoyed selling this brand. I've sold this brand a few times in jeans, and it's done decently for me, so I get excited when I find it. I think it does have a following. This is I don't know what to call this. It's not a blazer. It's just a jacket. It's a lightweight jacket. It's, yeah, kind of that military-esque style. And it's very studded, embroidered, and detailed, which is why I picked it up. It's why it caught my eye. I sold a few kind of like this, and I just like the details. However, with these studs and things, I am very careful because oftentimes they're missing. And that is the case with this jacket. It's missing, as you can see right there. I left it on. So it's missing, it's like jewel right there and in one other spot. And so what I'm going to do is actually just take that case off. So I'll just take my seam ripper and take the threads off, and it just won't have a little piece right there, which is fine, but it's something that I will photograph and note in the description that it is missing a couple pieces. I don't think you'll be really able to tell when it's worn. But yeah, I picked this up for style, not necessarily for brand, because I have sold a few pieces kind of like this in the past. So just the details are really nice. I probably wouldn't be a binge trip if I didn't find or pick up something leather. I think our Goodwills just mark up leather so much, and then when it just doesn't sell for them. Maybe they should stop marking it up so high. And then there's a lot of leather that goes to the outlets. So this is a vintage leather jacket. It's the faux fur trim, so the trim here is not real fur, and it's just a nice brown leather jacket, and it does have hook eye closure. It's in really good condition. So Marvin Richards is the name of this. It's a size medium, and yeah, I just thought it was a nice jacket. We have another sweater, all about the sweaters, Kendall and Kylie. I haven't found this brand in a while. It's just kind of a trendy brand. I don't expect to get a lot from it. It's kind of that knit that's kind of, I don't know if it's called knobby. But anyway, it's definitely got a lot of texture to it. It kind of makes it look more pilly than it really is, and kind of looks more worn than it really is. But yeah, it's just an oversized kind of boxy knit cardigan. So it's cute. I actually showed the same exact sweater in my other haul, but I found it in 2 different sizes. So the other one was a medium, this one's an X small, and it's just Wool Lovers cable knit, like fisherman sweater. And so yeah, I had said in my last video, but I think there was multiples of those donated. This is another kind of fail. It's a J. Crew factory lightweight, I think it's merino wool sweater. But when I was photographing it, I noticed it has a floss. Let's see. Yes, it's a merino wool blend. So the patches are this like faux leather, but one of the patches is like kind of coming off. Yeah, so the stitching is coming undone. There's a little bit of a hole there. So I mean, I could fix it. I just don't really want to. There's like certain things that are like worth fixing, and then there's like things that are like, So I don't know. I might take this to consignment. It's like not that big of a deal, but it kind of is. So we'll see what I do with that one. This needs to be stain treated. I picked this one up on purpose. I did know that this was stained. So there's a little stain like right there. It is the limited, and it's the Scandal collection. But I just really like this sweater. It's a nice mock neck, a little short sleeve sweater top, and yeah, so I'm going to stain treat that. Hopefully the stain comes out, and I'll go from there. This was a really nice long duster cardigan. It is hooded. It has pockets, all of that, kind of plaid and open front, very cozy, like a blanket. So Joseph A, size small. Yeah, this was just a nice cozy piece. Eileen Fisher. It's not a bad day when you find Eileen Fisher at the bins. So a very textured, very knobby knit, and size small. The only thing is, maybe you can already see it, there's some discoloration of the neck here, and again, I did know this or see this one in the store, but I decided to go for it anyways. I'm going to try to stain treat it, but I wanted to show you, like, you know, this is the stuff I will pick up, depending on brand. It does have just, you know, some light wear, but Eileen Fisher does okay for me, and yeah, and if that stain doesn't come out, I'll still list it, and I'll just put it in the description, and hopefully it'll show up in the photographs, but otherwise it doesn't have any other marks, so not too bad. This is INC, so International Concepts. It's just a green blazer, and it's got a little bit of a peplum and a ruffle neck detail. I really love this green. I think it'd just be a great career wear piece this winter. And this sweater here, which grandma sweater, grandma cardigan, I love it. And I love this pink and the embroidered detail, but it, again, this one I didn't see, has some stains on the back sleeves. So I'm going to try to treat that. Hopefully it comes out. Again, if it doesn't, I will still list it and just describe it in the listing. It just doesn't bring as much value if I can't get it out. So anyway, that concludes my 74 pounds from the Goodwill outlets. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I found, and as always, I will see you in the next video.